But hasn't trucking gotten more lucrative recently because of
Oh, listen, but that depends on where you are. When you start out, you dog meat. Period.
uh,
You,
When you
you're
start
not
out,
gonna
Neither, you don't get a lot of money because you
you
don't
don't get
have the set
nothing.
route yet. Like
I'm
when you
saying
start, yeah, when you start,
and like the
if I'm
logistics.
not wrong, bro, if I'm not wrong, supposedly truck driver when you first started, you make about 0.44 cent per mile, right?
Nothing. Man, you make less than that.
For
Oh
like a
shit.
And
certain,
it's team driving, it's split
yeah,
miles.
you
It's
make
team
less
driving. They don't
than
want
that
the truck
almost,
to
yeah.
stop. They don't want you to stop. So they'll hire you
Yep.
because there's stuff two people in the truck, two dysfunctional people in the truck, and say, keep driving. Now you go to sleep. Now you wake up. We never stop. I went across the country back and forth from PA to LA like 11 times, and
Oh my god.
it was so fast. I mean, like I've been all the way down to Laredo, all the way up to Sheboygan, all the way to Seattle, all the way back down to border Mexico for Walmart for everyone, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing, Neither, because they don't give a shit about anybody. They just
They
kind
don't
of
pay
like
you
do the thing they
shit,
do.
and they make
Yeah,
so much
and
money,
here's the
man. They
thing
make
though.
so much money.
Yeah, that right now you're starting out that though, but when you finally like get what you wanted or etc. stuff, this is
Yeah,
what's gonna happen. You're gonna start making a lot more money. But then
a lot.
before that happened, it's not gonna happen that easy because I have a
Nope.
friend who drive a truck driver. When he first started, he started around like almost like 88 cents per mile, and he didn't even have a set route. Okay, until he finally get like settled down and all that stuff. He basically have a 44,000 mile set route every time he had to go deliver for that specific job. That's the route he had to take. And guess what? After that, they bumped him almost like $10 a mile.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot.
Yeah, but here's the thing: he had to climb up there. Right now, at the moment, he make
Yep.
shitload of money. But here's the
Yep.
problem: he had to climb up that. And for example, if Bride right now is on the bottom floor like that, he's not gonna have those ready yet. They're not
I'm
gonna give
settled.
him the set route. They're not gonna increase that pay.
Nope.
And on top of that, if he actually renting the trucks,
Oh
they
boy,
will pay
that's
him
that's
even
what.
less.
Here's the rest of it now too. And the world has changed. I need at least $2 million of insurance. At least 2 million.
Oh.
And then there's a
Yeah.
load insurance, and then there's everything else, man. There's so much stuff nobody tells you. You can't just go buy a truck.
Hmm.
I'm a trucker now. That's not how it works. Relationships, everything.
True,
Yeah,
true.
there's a lot of thing into it that like nobody talk about. But the reason why they don't talk about it because they don't give you the inside view of it. You get what I'm saying?
Nope.
Like that's why everybody was said too. Like when you hear somebody truck driver make shitloads of money, yeah, they make shitload of money. But sometimes when they first started, it's dog shit. Anywhere you started, when you first started, it's complete BS. And it's only go good. It only get good when you start getting, upper, higher rank. And when you finally get your own truck, because supposedly when you get your own truck, that's when you make a lot more money. But before you get your own truck, oh, bro, you fuck completely.
Truck
They
drivers. Truck driving is the only profession besides porn that brings together the farm, the hood, the high rise, like everything. The depression levels and suicide level and everything is really high in trucking. Really
Yeah.
high. Like you go into a truck stop and see couples arguing. You see a person's head on the steering wheel, a grown man just crying, just bawling because he lost everything or whatever. It's crazy. They can't set aside money. You got no money management, everything. Some people can't save. They can't save $10.
The reason why that's the case because sometimes truck traffic gets fucked over, and on top of that, not a lot of family willing to do a certain thing because you're gonna be away from your family for almost fucking week.
Yep.
Single life, you're up on the roof. You don't give a shit
Yep.
much because you're single. You know what I mean? But when man is having family, having all this and that, bro, it's rough for those guys out there. It's not
You can
easy.
stay out for 6 months.
Yeah. And the
Just
worst part of all this is that it
well,
just the
that's
way of life.
military deployment. Fuck. The time
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
so
but
Imagine this, okay? Neither here's the thing, okay? You'll be working 12 hours from almost, let me see, you're working 12-hour minimum, okay? Even 16 hours
more, more.
or more, yeah, because of how long the route is. Like
yeah.
my friend working for basically he working for truck driving company, 44 to almost 50,000 miles he have to drive
Yeah.
across country sometime too. And imagine that, Neither. If you want to roll for that long, you're probably gonna lose your fucking mind. You will, you will legit go crazy because no, because they are talking about it a lot. They saying, dude,
Yeah.
sometimes You go wild just from looking the road over and over and over again.
I
Now here's the
understand
thing,
that,
okay?
yeah.
You're driving for, like for example, okay, let's say you drive from here all the way to New Vegas in another 4 or 5 hours. You're getting tired. These
Yeah.
guys drive almost 16 to 18 hours every fucking day, and they have to
Yeah.
rotate left and right constantly.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
That's the insane part. Number one, and number two, guess what? They're doing even a lot more stuff. Supposedly, they had to do even more. Like you don't get to rest in a, I would say you don't get to like even sleep in a hotel or whatever. There's
It's not
no
like
such
people
thing as
think.
that,
No,
bro.
it
Yeah,
isn't
you
like
don't
people
get that
think.
at all. You know what you get, neither? Sleep in a car.
You sleep in the truck, right? You used to end up
Yeah.
sleeping.
Yep.
They had a back seat and everything in there. It looked like the little motel, but then again, you're thinking about it, neither. You're gonna be away from your home, your family, all that for 16 hours. Yeah,
It really truly depends on who you are, because what you're doing is you're adopting a lifestyle first, and people don't work. People just hear about how much money you can make, so they just come out on the road, but they're not mentally ready for any of that. None of it.
yeah.
If it's not your kind of thing, if you're not that kind of person, then you can't do it. People go crazy, man. Can we just stop here? Like I had when I first started, I went through so many co-drivers. Because they you know, we got down the road, we took off, we got maybe about 15-20 minutes down the road, blew a tire, and the guy wanted to quit immediately. We're just gonna sit here and wait. What we gonna do? We're gonna sit here and wait? Yeah, we're gonna wait for the guy to come to fix the tires. Man, we gotta wait. I'm like, if you can't do that, we're 15 minutes down the road from when we started, then trucking's not for you.
Yeah, essentially. Bro,
There's gonna be a lot of sitting in trucking. You go someplace sometimes, they can't load you for 2 days.
That's true, yeah.
And if they can do that, you're in a trap. You're gonna be there for a while. And the worst part of it all, you get paid a lot of money, but then here's the thing though. Would you do it? You know what I mean, Neela? You know what I'm saying? Would you do it?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like some people have family, and this is the situation they cannot handle, and I don't blame them.
For
In
real.
all honesty to God, I do not blame these guys when they basically crack and broke in their mind. It's because of one simple reason. This is the reason. It's fucked.
Yeah, because the job is like, yeah, totally.
This is complete fuck for everybody, and then you can't even blame them for what happened either, because it's their lifestyle now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's part of the profession. Shit, it's crazy.
That's why I always tell them like everything comes with a territory. It's like if you want this to happen, better be prepared.
Research for a full year before considering being a truck driver. And in school, I talked to people who was like, "Oh, well, I looked it up last week." I'm like, "You haven't thought about any of this stuff?" You know, my class that I started out with, we had 135 drivers. After drug testing, it was like maybe 50-something drivers.
Yeah, of course.
After drug testing, after that, right? Let's just say when we got to the end, there were 7 people in my class. 7, right? And then statistically, after 2 years, only 3 of us will still be driving.
Wow.
That's what truck driving is. That's what truck driving is across the whole country. People say, well, how come nobody's? It seems easy enough, and then they go and they wash out in the first week.
They always say that it sounds easy enough, it look easy enough. On top of that, you get paid shitload of money, but they don't hear about the shitty story from the side. Like, prime example, people can do this. They have to be in the car constantly, right? And what happens one of these days, your fucking driving mate just loses his mind and going insane and just kill himself. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That could happen.
Totally.
And but my friend got lucky because his brother and him in the same class, doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And
The
guess
training
what?
is probably
Since they
fire.
brother, it does help each other. They help each other out with their brothers. But
The training
imagine
is trial
that,
by
bro.
fire, man. They put you through so many videos, and you go back and forth in the yard, right? So the third time I ever sat in the driver's seat of a truck with the trailer, had a full length trailer. The third time I ever sat on the truck, I was on the freeway. The third time, I didn't go on the driving range and learn like you see on the commercials and stuff like that. That's all bullshit.
Mhm.
If you can't, I was with a driver who quit. He was standing up. He was standing up in the middle of the truck, so I can't do this no more. We were on the freeway. We're on the freeway in traffic. I can't do this no more. And the truck is rolling. He's standing up. I said, man, you got to sit back down. I can't take his shit. And he's standing up. He's in the middle. He's like, I can't take it no more, Brian. I can't do it no more, man. Take the wheel, please, please, please.
Mhm.
So he washed out that week.
Dude.
Like I said, these shit just come with so much. There's so much dark story behind a lot of these people that there's nobody give a shit about them. And everybody is always on the mind of, oh, it's money, it's money. Yeah, there's a lot of money, yes, but there will be a shitload of, you know, of fucking stress and all that. It ain't free, motherfucker. Yeah, every people be thinking like, yeah, you know, I got a good shit going. Like, nah, you don't understand. It's
Yeah, 'cause we don't see the other side of the industry. I mean, it's like that for other jobs too. I'm sure, like people are like, oh, banking's so like legit, and then there's a little addiction or whatever. Huh? Like,
yeah, and then you have Neela who almost clocking in like 12 or 14 hours a day, and at that point, I'm just like, Jesus, bro.
it's something like every industry's kind of got their dirty spots. You know how it is. Fuck. I don't know. Whatever. Yo, guys, I actually gotta hop off for tonight. I gotta get eat
Yeah, dude,
dinner.
I gotta go to bed too.
Got you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still up. Neela, help.
Rating, homie. I mean, again, you know, we're always around. So if you want to run anything, just let us know. You know.
All right, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
We're all
All right.
dead.
What's up, guys? Have a good night.
Alright, peace.
Good night.
Peace.